Life is miserable. I can't cope. It's difficult.
And that has been the case for Sithembiso Ndlovu for the past 7 years.
The places that need to use ID, they're telling me that I'm diseased. They can't help me.
The alleged 2014 death of another Sithembiso Ndlovu set in motion years of misfortune.
It is very difficult.
On this death certificate, the same names and ID numbers.
The other person, they said is from Durban. It's like he's a criminal or something.
Repeated efforts to apply for a new ID have been in vain. Even affidavits did not help.
My accounts are closed. They said I'm deceased. Bank and the police station, they were busy telling me to go by Home Affairs.
From time to time, Ndlovu follows up on this January 2020 letter from Home Affairs that his status is being rectified.
What is the COVID? But yeah, bafuna ukubona ukuthi ubani o register umama kanjani kanjani. Kwenzakaleni ukuze bathi ushonile.
Siswami yazi.
Izokuhlupha impela.
Sokudala kanjani from 2014.
As seen in this footage, an official tells him the matter is still being investigated and that the COVID-19 pandemic is delaying the probe.
Yeah, understand the frustration yakho kwaba khona lento zama COVID madonna bebabhizi ngayo.
Back to square one and his hands tied.
I went to Home Affairs in Pretoria, Home Affairs in Johannesburg, Home Affairs in Edenvale, but no one was willing to help me.
Adding to the misery, Ndlovu was retrenched last year amid a raging pandemic.
Now I'm supposed to go and claim my money that they were supposed to do with deducting like UIFs or all those stuffs. When I'm going there, every time they tell me that I'm diseased, they can't help me.
A double blow for the father of two. There are few, if any, jobs, and his status a further hurdle.
I can't survive. It's difficult. From 2014, I am living a miserable life together with my children. Even if I'm trying to get some job, sometimes they are chasing me and say, how can we hire you because we are diseased.
Law expert Robafadzo Maposa has looked into Ndlovu's case.
If he's completely unaware of the reason for this fraudulent behavior or where it's emanating from, and he can't hold a business or a company accountable for that, then a legal battle seems inevitable in this regard. Obtain an order from courts to say the Home Affairs must issue him with a new ID.
Many have fallen victim to identity theft.
Surprisingly common, and not just in South Africa but globally. So we find that because everyone has become increasingly reliant on technology, it's much easier for identity thieves to acquire personal information because we make it available on the internet for them. And the most recent study done on the extent of this challenge was by the Southern African Fraud Prevention Services, and they discovered that the use of real IDs and real names to impersonate or commit fraud has actually increased by 99% since 2018.
All these 7 years from 2014.
In Ndlovu's case, the battle too long and taxing. Home Affairs did not respond to SABC's inquiries as promised.
It's tricky when the Home Affairs is not assisting.
Now I'm stuck. I can't do nothing. I can't get even a soap to bath. It's difficult.
And the hope for a fresh start in life still dashed. SABC News, Johannesburg.